Hello and happy gaming, everyone. This is Dark Sage Walker, and we've got some news. And it's not exactly the newest news in the world, but it is news regardless, and I see no reason not to talk about it, considering that this is just kind of the state of AAA gaming. You get people or companies releasing big, huge games with names that they draw responses, they draw respect, kind of, and they launch. Surprise, surprise! They're big, buggy messes. We just recently saw it with NBA 2K20, where the entire game is just a glitchy, buggy, absolute mess. But who cares so long as you can spend money on our microtransactions? Yeah, we know you can't play the game properly, but gamble your life away. Get that player that you always wanted. You want Kobe? Come and get him. He just won't appear in the game because he doesn't look right and he doesn't play right. So, we got that, but apparently not one to be one-upped in that department. EA, and I've never been one to want to make fun of EA at all. No. They released FIFA 20 not too long ago, and surprise, surprise, career mode is a goddamn mess. Like the sort of goddamn mess that you honestly, you couldn't make up some of the problems that are wrong with their career mode. So let's have a look. I just pulled up an article here. This is it's called trustedreviews.com. Let's see, what are some of the problems with EA's career mode in FIFA 20? Let's see. AI teams dressing low OVR rated lineups in inappropriate situations. I believe that one was addressed up here. From a Twitter user named Radu Christian. Imagine a final battle in the latest Star Wars game, and instead of Obi-Wan versus Anakin or something like that, it's R2-D2 against C-3PO. That's career mode in FIFA 20. Hashtag fix career mode. And see, this is one where the AI obviously doesn't really care about how well you've done. According to the reporter in the game, you've had a good run so far. Literally just lost the first match of the season. How is it a good run? Yeah, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's absolutely... Ooh, here's a good one. Editing players is resulting in those players having their positions changed. Yeah, that makes sense. Dynamic potential seems to be resulting in some unrealistic scenarios where some players in bad form are going up in their ratings, while some players, such as some that are aged 29 or 30, are declining in ratings despite their performance. So, basically what they're saying is, hey, that guy's getting old, huh? He's only 30 years old, I wouldn't call that old. Well, fuck him! Yeah, that's FIFA 20's career mode in a nutshell. It's ridiculous how this mode got launched in such a terrible, terrible state. Of course, you realize that this has nothing to do with the Ultimate Team mode. No, Ultimate Team mode is perfectly fine. Oh, nothing wrong with Ultimate Team mode. Come play Ultimate Team. Build your own team. Take them online against other players. Give us that juicy money. Anything. Dare you to have fun. Money. So, are you starting to understand why career mode shipped as a buggy piece of shit? Because that's not their focus. That is not their focus. They don't care about player experience. They don't care about what you spent money on. They only care about how much you're willing to give them, about how much you're willing to gamble away so that they can fill their coffers. They don't give a damn. They do not give a damn. And we're going to be getting into something else a little bit later to really show what I mean by they don't give a damn. But back to career mode for a moment. Career mode is so incredibly buggy that there's actually an unofficial career mode patch that's been put up by the community in general. It's for PC only, unfortunately, but that's how bad this is. Now, apparently this was Version 2 was released on October 3rd, so just 3 days ago at the time of recording. It's absolutely ridiculous, and apparently there's an even bigger patch that changes more than just what the unofficial career mode patch changes. It already fixes things like team selection and match simulation and the league table, changes press conferences and morale. It makes the player editor, I don't know, functional. I'm just saying, if a bunch of fans can come together and basically do your job for you in a few days, EA, EA Sports, it's in the game, although apparently not. Why can't you? And again, I already know the answer to this question. I already know. I know why you can't fix it. It's not that you can't, it's that you won't. It's not profitable for you to release a decent game. And I know why that is. It's the MVP idea. And that doesn't mean most valuable player in this case. I've talked about this before. This means minimum viable product. What is the least amount of work we have to do to send something out and then start making a profit off of it? Oh, that much? Cool. Ship it. And they've shipped basically the crappiest thing that they can get away with. But apparently, it wasn't good enough for them to just be that crappy. Oh, no, because apparently, for those competitive players who wanted to sign up for FIFA 20's Global Series, guess what? They're getting their personal data leaked. Oh yeah, those signing up saw email addresses, dates of birth, and other details of other players. Yeah, there you go. That happened on the 4th. Again, I'm a little late to the party, but I'm sorry, I work a full-time job, sue me. EA opened up registrations for the FIFA 20 Global Series competition today. This article being on Engadget, having been written on the 3rd. However, those trying to register noticed that the sign-up page displayed personal details of players who had already done so. They saw usernames, email addresses, and dates of birth, among other information. You know how sad that is? That you can't just go sign up for just a fun competition without worrying about, I wonder if anyone's going to see my personal information. I wonder if someone's going to take this and try to scam me with it. If they're going to try to harass me with something that I should have been sending on an encrypted page. No, it's nothing like that. Again, they don't care. They give no fucks. Now, apparently on the 4th, EA confirmed to Engadget that it shut down the registration process about 30 minutes after signups went live. But why should that have to happen? Why couldn't you, I don't know, do it right the first time? Why is that so difficult? Why can't companies like EA, and of course EA themselves, just get this right? And this isn't even the first time this year that we've been seeing these problems. I'm going to go and close that now. But remember not too long ago with the whole Fallout 76 canvas bag fiasco, when players went to submit their data in order to get their canvas bags. Oh, whoopsie, I guess you can see other people's sign-up information for that. Oh, sorry about that. And of course, they issued the usual boilerplate statement of, we take your security and privacy seriously. Then why didn't you do it right the first time? And then a few months ago, we saw the same thing happen with the ESA leaking the personal details of thousands of people who had attended E3. Journalists and a lot of it was journalists, but it was also just people going to the shows. A page full of details, full of information. And again, hope no one wants to get a hold of my information and blackmail me with it. No scams coming my way, no people just wanting to hack information out of me. I hope, just for the sake of everyone, that none of that information resulted in someone's identity being stolen or their credit card information getting fucked. Because the moment that happens, the ESA has a shitstorm to clean up. And now this, with FIFA 20, yeah. Yeah, security is your primary concern. You care about our security and our privacy. Fuck off with all of that. The only thing you care about is fleecing customers for money. If you cared about our privacy, about our security, about the concerns of our information getting into the hands of the wrong people, then you would have done this right the first fucking time. This wouldn't be an issue if you had done it right the first time. It's not that hard to do security, guys. It's also not that hard to... Well, okay, I'm not going to say it like I know it. I've never made a game myself, but... Sorry about that. Especially considering that your sports titles are basically just tiny incremental upgrades, if they're even upgrades at all, carried over from last year and brought to this year with minor roster updates. Doesn't seem that difficult to make sure that works. And especially considering that we've seen that that's just how lazy it is. You play FIFA 20 on Switch? No? Okay. You play FIFA 19 on Switch? Well, congratulations, you played FIFA 20 on Switch. That's how lazy it is. FIFA 20 on Switch is seriously just FIFA 19 repackaged with a couple of minor little things changed. That's it. It's the same gameplay. The gameplay is the same no matter what, but it's literally the same game. They even say it on their own product page. It's all the same great gameplay innovations of FIFA 19 with some... They say it themselves. You can go look at it yourself. I'm not making this up. You guys, seriously, can't make a good product? You can't make something that's worthwhile? I know, EA, you really don't like the Switch all that much. It doesn't have all the same graphical processing power that you want. It doesn't have that ability to make people think that you actually made a decent game. Which we all know you didn't. We all know that the whole point of what you do is just to put something out there, lace it with all the microtransactions in the known galaxy, and then sit back while people spend money on it and complain that your games aren't good. And they're not. They're not good games. They really aren't. I'm still surprised that people still spend money on them, but... Again, they're not interested in the opinions of the average gamer. The people who buy these games largely are the ones who don't really pay that much attention to the gaming industry, to gaming news. They just want to play a sports game. And you know what? They should be able to play a sports game. But not like this. They deserve to play a game that's functional, to play a game that works, to play a game that isn't going to fleece their goddamn wallets for everything it's worth. And they also don't deserve to have their personal data leaked if they decide they want to play in a competition. And it's the same cycle. These companies, they will promise you the freaking moon up until release. Then after release, it's the same garbage, the same lame boilerplate statements, the same thing time and time again. It happened with Fallout 76, it happened with NBA 2K20, it happened with Anthem, now it's happening with FIFA 20. Guys, stop giving them your money. Spend your money on something that's actually going to be fulfilling. I know that there are a lot of games that have been released that are really worth your time, but these aren't. Seriously, spend your money elsewhere. You'll be a lot happier, you'll be a lot more fulfilled, and you probably won't have to worry about your personal data leaking to someone who's just going to use it to try to steal your credit card information. Stop buying these things. Okay. That's enough of a rant. I think I've gone on long enough. Everyone, thank you very much for watching this news video. I'll try to have more up more frequently. It's been interesting working all these hours and still trying to do this, but I do it because I love it. So, that having been said, I'll be seeing you all later. This is Dark Sage Walker, and I'll be seeing you.